I'm going to show you how to create quantification in Naviswork and how we can create walkthroughs in this software Naviswork. So before starting this quantification, I must tell you that this quantification is a process through which you get the quantity details of any model component from your drawing specification or from your model. So for that, we have this option called quantification, and you have the shortcut that is Control plus F8. So you can press that. So let me show you that also. You can go for Control and F8, and it will open up this quantification workbook. So first you will get this sheet browser. So just close for this sheet browser, and you have this quantification workbook. And we need to set up for new quantification. Before going into this option, let me show you that I have this NWD model where I have all these multidiscipline files append within this option. Okay, so here let me click on this select option, and now let me show you that this is the model. Okay, so I'll go with this project setup, and it will ask you to select a catalog. So we have these three different catalog options. So generally we choose uniformat, that is kind of similar uh, to your Revit for your Revit element. So generally we choose uniformat. So click on next. If you have any particular catalog, so you can go for this browse, and from your desktop you can choose a catalog. So click on next, and then your measurement units. If you are working with millimeter or meter, you choose metric. If you are working with feet or inches, then go with this imperial option. And you can go with this variable option also. So let me go with this next. And here also we have this show metric and imperial units for each takeoff property. If you have selected that variable option, then you need to check it from here. So we have this takeoff properties. So we will get all this length, width, thickness, height, perimeter, area, volume, and width. And for all these properties, these are the units. So if you want to change anything from the list, you will get from this drop down arrow, and then go for next. And everything is done. You can click on this finish option. So here you can see that all these items are listed here. So if you have any interior option, like the stairs are there or interior finishes are there. So here let me go for shell. So we have superstructure, roofing, roof coverings, roof openings. Okay, so let me show you for this roof coverings. So here you can see that the items are added, but it is not calculating the quantity as per our model. So I need to attach, right? So first of all, I will select this roof, and then I will go for this select same. So same type, and all my roof coverings are selected. Here you can see all my roof coverings are selected. And after that, let's save this as a set, and I will name it as roof coverings. Okay, and then let's press enter. That is done. Here you can see. And after that, what you can do, you can right click over there, and there you have this quantification, and you take off to roof coverings. All right. So click on that. And here, as per this roof coverings, you will get this all these things. These are the model. And here you get all this list, the thickness, all the informations which can be gathered from the model. So we get all these quantities. Okay, so this way individually we can select all the model components and we can quantify them. Okay, so if you have a big project, it will be a tedious task for you, a hectic task for you. So we will not do that if you have the requirement for the total model component. So for that, what we should do, let me get back to the previous. Okay, so right now I don't have any catalog, not have any catalog over there. So let me go for this file. Let me go for open and I will select that file or this file, click on open. Okay. And go to the selection tree and we have all these NWC files attached. And now I will go for this project setup again. And here I will not select any catalog. I will select this none option, then go for next. Define the units, click on next. Then the properties, if you want to check or uncheck anything, like the model thickness or the width or anything, if you want to uncheck them, like the model perimeter, I don't need the model perimeter. And the model weight, I don't need also. The area, the volume, height, thickness, width, and length. So if I'm getting the model volume, so I don't need these two. I can just select like model length and all this. So click on next. And if you wish to use 2D takeoff, please select model length, model perimeter, and model area. Continue. All right, so it's asking you for this two-dimensional takeoff. You need to select this. So you can go for yes or no. So I'm going to no. I'm going to click on this no option, but it will not allow me. So I must select. So let's click on yes. Let's go back and I will select the model width. Then go for next. Please select model length, model perimeter, and model area. Continue. Okay, so let's go for finish. And here you can see that we don't have any catalog, no items are there, right? Nothing is added, right? But the quantification is started, okay? And after that, what I'll do, I will select all these, go for this select box option, select, and then right click, go to quantification, then take off to new catalog item. All right. And here you can see that for all the architectural, electrical, all the items are added as per two disciplines, the models you have. Okay, all the components are added. And not only that, we have all these quantification right now. So now we don't have to select it one by one and we will get all these things. So we don't have to do that. Fine. I hope you understand. Right. So this way we can do it for the whole model. So this is how we do it. And after that, come to this option. We can export it to any XML or Excel file. I'll choose export quantities to Excel and give it a name and the location where you want to save it, and click on the save item, click on the save, and it will be saved. Fine. So this is how we do it. All right. Now let me unpin it, and then I will show you that how we can create a walkthrough. So for that, first let me go to this view option, and the background, let me change it to horizon. Click on apply and OK. Right. So to create your animation, we need some different viewpoints, and we will play all the viewpoints together. That will be our animation. So we all know how to create the viewpoints. So let's create a viewpoint. You can click on this save viewpoint, and here you can give it a name. So I'm going to give a name like A, and here you can zoom it. And you can save this viewpoint, give it a name B. Now let me enter into it. And after that, I will choose walk and select the gravity option so that you come to the floor. And from the floor, you will get a eye height, okay, where the camera will be placed. So you can change the camera position also for the view. And after that, you can save this viewpoint again for C. Now let me move forward. All right, next, let me save this as B.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
So by which button you are moving forward?
With your mouse point, mouse left click.
Okay, sir.
So,
Thank you.
okay, let me save this viewpoint, enter.
सर
Yes.
सर क्वांटिफिकेशन हम लोग रिविट में भी कर सकता हूँ और
हाँ,
नेविक
बिल्कुल।
में भी, तो मतलब फायदा क्या है, मतलब एक्स्ट्रा एडवांटेज क्या है
एक्स्ट्रा
मेरा नेविस्पार्क?
एडवांटेज यही है कि यहाँ पे तुम ये एक सिंगल प्लेटफॉर्म मिल रहा है तुम्हें, जहाँ पे तुम्हें तुम सब कुछ कर रहे हो। लाइक तुम 4D सिमुलेशन भी कर रहे हो, तुम क्लास चेकिंग भी कर रहे हो, और तुम अपना क्वांटिफिकेशन कर रहे हो। तो जनरली क्या होता है कि हम लोग क्लास चेकिंग के बाद हम लोग क्वांटिफिकेशन करते हैं,
यस।
तो वो तुम्हें एक सिंगल प्लेटफॉर्म में मिल रहा है।
ओके।
अदरवाइज क्या होता है कि एक इंटरऑपरेटिबिलिटी इशू होता है डिफरेंट डिफरेंट सॉफ्टवेयर के बीच। तो वो प्रॉब्लम के लिए यहाँ पे भी ये ऑप्शन प्रोवाइडेड है।
ओके। एंड अनदर वन थिंग सर,
और
कल
जनरली
आपने
क्या होता है कि क्वांटिफिकेशन मॉड्यूलर्स बहुत ही कम कंपनीज में करते हैं। उसके लिए एक अलग एस्टिमेटर्स होते हैं, वो लोग यहाँ पे कर सकते हैं।
ओके। एंड सर कल जब आपने टाइम लाइनर का क्लास कराया था, तो वो तो मैं अटेंड नहीं कर पाया। तो उसमें देख रहा था आपने बोल रहे थे कि उस पे एक्सपोर्ट फाइल कर सकते हैं आप थ्रू द एक्सेल एंड प्राइमवेरा। बट सर एमएस प्रोजेक्ट का भी फाइल एक्सपोर्ट कर सकते हो क्या हम लोग?
हाँ हाँ हाँ, डेफिनेटली।
ओके, क्योंकि मैक्सिमम प्रोजेक्ट का टाइमलाइन तो एमएस प्रोजेक्ट में होता है, तो
राइट
इसलिए
राइट,
बोल रहा
हाँ वो भी
हूँ।
कर सकते।
ओके।
ओके, तो
हेलो
हेलो।
सर।
हाँ बोलो।
हेलो सर।
हेलो, एम आई ऑडिबल?
यस सर, मेरे सर क्लास डिटेक्शन आप प्लीज एक बार करके वापस दिखा देंगे स्ट्रक्चर और मैकेनिकल एलिमेंट्स
अब
का।
वो फिर तुम्हारा क्या है कि जब MEP का क्लास होगा फिर तुम नेक्स्ट इंस्ट्रक्टर को बोल सकते हो। अभी तो फिलहाल मैंने तुम्हें क्लास डिटेक्शन ऑलरेडी मैंने दिखा दिया है, तो उतना
यस सर।
तुम फॉलो अप करो प्रीवियस रिकॉर्डिंग से। और आगे चल के जो
ओके
भी
सर।
MEP का क्लासेस होगा फिर उन कोऑर्डिनेटर को बोलना कि नेविसोक्स को क्लास फिर से MEP के लिए भी। ठीक है।
ओके सर। ओके सर।
ओके।
थैंक यू सर।
ओके।
एंड सर आप एक बार आर्किटेक्चर और स्ट्रक्चर एलिमेंट्स का भी प्लीज करके दिखा दीजिएगा प्लीज एक बार।
प्रीवियस क्लासेस में तो ऑलरेडी करके दिखाया है ना?
यस सर।
तुमने तो रिकॉर्डिंग्स देखा नहीं है?
नहीं सर, देखा था बट सर पूरा कुछ क्वेश्चंस थे जो आपसे पूछने थे। ठीक है सर,
हाँ
मैं
तो
आपसे बाद में पूछ लूंगा फिर।
हाँ, क्वेश्चंस कर सकते हो, तुम्हारा जो भी डाउट है वो क्लियर कर सकते
ओके सर। थैंक यू सर।
हो। ठीक। ओके। नेक्स्ट, ये व्यू व्यू पॉइंट मैं सेव करता हूँ। F एंटर, एंड देन यहाँ पे राइट क्लिक, यहाँ पे राइट क्लिक, और यहाँ पे ऑप्शन है ऐड एनिमेशन। सो क्लिक ऑन दिस ऐड एनिमेशन and you can give it any name like walkthrough. Enter. Then add all these viewpoint to this animation. So how can you add? Click on this icon of this viewpoint and drag it to this animation and release your mouse, and do the same thing for other. And you have to do it in the same order you have created. So first you have created A, and then you need to drag and drop the B. All right. So similarly, go for other viewpoints, drag and drop, drag and drop. Okay. And go to this animation tab, and you will see that we have one animation. This is the walkthrough, and we can play it. So I hope you all can see. All right. So this is how we will create any walkthrough in Naviswork. This is very simple to create.
सर
Okay. Yes.
सर विल यू रिपीट इट कि पहले हम लोगों को व्यू पॉइंट बनाना है उसके बाद व्यू पॉइंट दिखाना है, या पहले व्यू पॉइंट दिखा के उसके बाद बनाना है? मतलब पहले ए क्रिएट
तुम
करके
एक
उसके बाद।
व्यू पॉइंट, एक पॉइंट पे जा रहे हो, तुम अपना जो व्यू है एक पॉइंट पे जा रहे हो और उसको सेव कर रहे हो एज ए व्यू पॉइंट। दैट्स द थिंग। लाइक अगर मैं, मुझे ये व्यू चाहिए, सपोज मुझे ये व्यू चाहिए, सो मैं यहाँ पे जाता हूँ, सपोज मुझे ये कॉरिडोर का व्यू चाहिए। ठीक है। सपोज मुझे ये व्यू चाहिए, तो ये व्यू मुझे अभी सेव करना है। तो यहाँ पे मैं इसको क्या करूँगा, राइट क्लिक करके सेव व्यू पॉइंट, या फिर यहाँ से भी होम, just a second, viewpoint, yeah. So from this viewpoint tab also, here we have this option save viewpoint, and save this viewpoint with a name, particular name, and then accordingly save all the views as a viewpoint, and then add it to the animation.
Okay.
Okay, and we will play them all together in a sequence, and we will get a walkthrough. That's the simple
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Okay, so now here I'm adding all the animation. I'm creating the animation for all the views that I have created, right? And that is the walkthrough. Suppose if I want to animate my doors to enter, how can I do that? So that is very simple. Suppose if I have to enter to this room and I need to open it, but here what will happen? Here it will be like let me. So I'm entering into this room like a ghost. I'm trying to enter into this room like a ghost, right? So get backward. Let me try with this fly option. So right now it's not allowing me to enter. No problem. The main thing is that I will show you that how we can open up this door, how we can animate this door to open here. So for that, go to this animation, and here we have this animator option here. Okay, so we will click on this animator, and here you can see that nothing is added. So we need to click on this add scene option. So here it will be, let me check. So it will be difficult for me. So let me go to the outside where I can zoom in and zoom out freely. You have no problem with that. Okay, so here we have this door. So for this door or for these doors, I can do it. Okay, so let's do this for this door. Okay. So let's go for this animator. And after that, we will add a scene. This is the scene 1, you can see. Or you can give it a name. So you can go for A. Just a second, let me click on this select. Let me get back to the normal view. Let me come here and I will select this door. And then after that, here for this scene, so as because this one is Okay, so I will click on this add animation set, and from the current selection, I will add this door to this scene. Okay, so first let me select it, go to this animator, right click on it, and click on this add animation set from current selection. Uh, okay, so this one is selected, animation set one, it is the name. So let me give it a name like door opening. Okay, so it's again, let me get back to the normal view. Now I will select rotate animation set because I need to rotate it, correct? But here you can see that at the default location is the center, geometric center of this door, but that will not be the pivot of my door, right? So the rotation will be from the hinge. So I need to place it at the hinge of our door. So you make sure that you select that pivot base point, that circle. Let me place it here. Okay. And after that, come to this animator. And here, first of all, we need to add a keyframe so that in this frame, this position will be tracked, right? We need to track. So capture this keyframe. Uh, okay, so next I will rotate it, and then you move this up. Just a second. Showing me the same thing again and again. Okay. Uh, Let me just delete this one. This keyframe is added, and again I will rotate it. And at that point, let me add another keyframe over there. And after that, you can move this also. This is the keyframe, and this one is the keyframe. So you can just see
Sir,
with the playing.
what is
The keyframe is the main frame where you have added the movement. Okay.
okay? So, sir, for every movement, I have to edit this keyframe, na?
Right. You have to add the keyframe. So you
Okay.
see that within this much of movement, I have these two keyframe only. But within this two keyframe, there are small or micro keyframes. But I'm not adding all these keyframes. I'm just
Yeah.
adding these main keyframes. These two are the keyframe. And as per these two keyframe movement, it will create.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what I'll do, I will just select it and let me copy and let me paste it over there. And after that, what I'll do, I will click on this PP, this PP option, which will reverse this animation. Okay. So from this keyframe to this keyframe, you have added the movement with this PP will be reversed. Okay. So let me play it. Click on this play. And from this keyframe, it will reverse. Okay, so if I come here and from this option, if I play, and you will see okay, so this how we will create. For any object, you can create with this animator option. Now I'll show you that how we can add or how we can export the animation. So yes, so I have this walkthrough, right? So for this walkthrough, which I had created earlier, we can export this. We can not only export that animation, we can export all the different viewpoints separately. So to export this walkthrough, I'll go to this animation, and here we have this export animation. The source is current animation. The renderer will be viewport, and the format is AVI. And you need to select the sizes and the frame per second and click on OK. And it will be saved as AVI, a video. Okay, so this is how we will create. All right, so that is all. That is how we do it. Okay, so thank you guys. This is all for today.